If you're starting seeds this year and still using bag seed mix, this might change how you do it. Tonight I'm mixing my own peat-free seed starting blend, and one of these ingredients doesn't just help your seedlings, it actually helps your brain release more serotonin. I'm using my eco-content potting blend. It's adjusted specifically for seed starting, so it stays very gentle for your plant's young roots. And here's the interesting part. Living soil and worm castings contain microorganisms. Those microorganisms can interact with your nervous system and help your brain release more serotonin and reduce stress. So technically, this is gardening and stress management all in one. Not a replacement for therapy, but definitely cheaper. So let me show you the small batch recipe, why I use each ingredient, and how I mix it so seedlings get a really healthy start. This is my small batch eco-content potting blend. It's good for seed starting and container gardening, and it makes a really nice amount for several seed trays, which I'm getting ready to start my onion seeds here soon. The first ingredient is coco coir. It is my base, and I put 8 cups of pre-wet coco coir. This is what holds the moisture evenly so seeds don't dry out, but it still stays light and fluffy so roots can grow easy. Next is our rice hulls. And what the rice hulls do is great for aeration. I use it to replace perlite and vermiculite, which are not sustainable or regenerative. And I put 4 cups of that. This creates an airspace in the mix so the water drains properly and roots get oxygen. And I'm not sure if that was 3 or 4. This is really important for preventing soggy soil and dampening off seedlings. And lastly is our worm castings. And I will put 4 cups of worm castings. This is my general nutrient and where most of the biology does come from. And for the seed starting, I always recommend screening your worm castings first if they're coarse. Mine were okay this time. I had already pre-screened them. The seedlings do much better when the mix is really fine and even. Now, you also can put in kelp meal, which adds trace minerals and supports early root development. But I honestly like to add it as a top dressing and then just continue to get it moist enough. And you can also add alfalfa meal and a tablespoon of that for top dressing. It gives a nitrogen source. And once everything is in, I just mix thoroughly while it's still dry so the ingredients are evenly distributed, then add more water as needed. And I'm keeping this light and fluffy. I don't want to pack it down at all. You want it to feel like a wrung-out sponge, and it holds together when you squeeze it, but no dripping water. And because this is for seed starting, I do a few simple things. I screen the worm castings, I don't pack the soil in trays, and I keep nutrients very gentle at first so roots develop before the top growth. And like I mentioned earlier, the gentle option is if you're starting your delicate seeds, you can also use just a base mix at first and then skip the kelp and alfalfa for the first 10 to 14 days. Then feed after true leaves appear. And that's it. This is ready to go straight into seed trays or soil blocks. Peat-free, living soil, gentle nutrition, and really good structure for young roots. I'll put the full recipe in the description so you can save it and use it this season. And if you're working on seed starting right now, let me know in the comments what you're growing this year. You can do this.